Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the Arkansas Sports Network's coverage of the 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. The 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament is being presented by Arkansas Tech University, by the Arkansas Army National Guard, by D3 Auto Sales, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas, by H&R Block of Clarksville and Russellville, and by Platinum Roofing. Up next, it's the 4th-seeded Berryville Bobcats taking on the top-seeded Dardanelle Sand Lizards.
All right, we're back here getting ready for this boys game, the nightcap, as we have Berryville and Dardanelle getting ready to square off. But we're going to get some interviews real quick with Cheyenne Kemp, the D3 Auto Sales player of the game from our game that we just ended, as the Morrilton Devil Dogs take a 49-31 victory over Prairie Grove Lady Tigers.
Right here, closer to him.
Raise it up a little. There we go. Cheyenne Kemp, you are D3 Auto Sales player of the game, 23 points. Kind of started out a little slow. Second quarter got it going. Hit a 3 in that period, I think, as well, and just kind of got inside the line. You can see here from my scorebook, just bucket, 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 bucket. So talk to us about what happened early on. It was a close game, and then what happened to kind of get you freed up and get things going?
I think as a team, we had to really settle down and play together. We always play together, but we had to just let the nerves go of this could be our last game. We just had to get that out of our minds and loosen up. And for me, myself, I'm a senior this year, so I was like, this could be, lose or go home. So I was like.
Come out a little tight, and then you eased up once you kind of got in the flow, got doing what y'all know y'all can do and y'all been doing all year. So excellent ball game. We're going to kind of go through, we got a bunch of your team up here. We're going to kind of go through y'all kind of quick, but congratulations moving on and also getting a punch a ticket to state right there, right off the bat. You got at least 2 more games coming minimum. So congratulations. All right, thank you, Cheyenne.
Thank you so much.
We're going to get on to one of your next teammates here.
Okay.
Just go ahead and hand it off. All right, come on over here. You can kind of see right here. Well, it kind of looks like that, but I know you see the green screen. But a little pre-production here. But John Brockman, 13 points. You were a force. You could tell that was part of the game plan for Prairie Grove. They were packing it in the zone, trying to keep you from getting on the boards and really going to work. And they slowed you down a little bit for a little bit, but then you really got going. Like I said, 13 points, had a big game. How's it feel to punch your ticket to the state?
It feels good to get our revenge from last year.
Yeah. They had a big was it the regional? They knocked y'all off last year.
Sir.
They were the
first round.
4 and y'all were the 1 then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so definitely much better job this time. We got starting lineups and everything coming in, but great victory. Talk to me kind of what happened to y'all kind of got going there after the game started. Kind of got in the second period, and y'all kind of started kind of getting into Morrilton Lady Devil Dog basketball.
We had to bring up the intensity and get boards and stop them.
Yes, ma'am.
And just push points.
Excellent job. Congratulations. You got, like I was telling Cheyenne, you got at least 2 more games minimum. So good luck in the rest of this regional. See if you can keep moving forward and get you a good seed going into that state tournament.
Thank you.
Good luck. We got Sophia Warman joining us now on the mic. And Sophia, you had a pretty good game there. Had a couple threes starting early in that 4th period, kind of opened things up. Y'all never really kind of let them get close again after that. And just talk to me what it feels like right now to kind of punch your ticket to state for sure, but to also keep advancing in this regional tournament to get a better seed.
It is so relieving. It is so relieving. Honestly, that was the only game this year that I was really nervous for, and then after winning that, it's just weight off your shoulders.
Rob. It was a big victory. Y'all come out a little bit slow. Prairie Grove was trying to pack it in, trying to keep Brockman from, beating them on the glass a lot. But y'all played your ball and kind of settled in and started really doing a good job. And like I said, you had those 2 big threes that were very pivotal in the fourth period to kind of put the game out of reach. And we called one of them a dagger. We were like, it's a little early. I think it was 42-26 after you hit it. We were like, but that's kind of the dagger probably right there. So congratulations. We're going to kind of move through y'all kind of quick here as we get ready for this next game to start. But congratulations and good luck as you move on.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got one more coming in. Hartman. All right. Let's come on over here a little bit. As we see the game getting started here. Sophia Hartman. I'm sorry. Let me find it here. Jennifer Hartman. Great game. Just a junior. I got you down as 5'11". You were everywhere. We talked about you a lot during the broadcast. Bring a lot of length to this team. You were awesome on the glass on both ends. You were real disruptive. Ended up with 6 points in the game, 4 in the second half. Talk to me about what it feels like right now to punch your ticket and to know you're definitely going to play at least a couple more ball games and you're going to state for sure.
I am so excited. Last year we lost Prairie Grove, and that was honestly unexpected. I did not expect that. And right now I'm just excited right now. I'm thankful that we have at least another week to play.
Right. Yeah, it's huge to get that done, and y'all played a great game. It was tough early on, but y'all found a way to kind of break their defense up a little bit and really go to work. Cheyenne got hot. Brockman, she was a problem all game, and you were constantly doing a great job of deflecting passes, getting steals, and like I said, on the glass, you were doing a great job. But we want to say congratulations and good luck as you move forward in this tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to get Coach Pinion in here real quick. Coach Karen Pinion, McNabb, excellent job. I know last year it was the same thing, a 1 seed Morrilton versus a 4 seed out of the 4A1, and they got your number last year. This year you get them back. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm just happy for the kids. It's unfortunate last year that those seniors went out without a trip to the state tournament, and it was a little bit of a revenge game for these teams. And I thought these seniors this year did a great job of all year long just staying focused. This is the toughest game of the year. It doesn't matter what kind of season you have. Mm-hmm. The first round of regionals, it's win or go home, and so
a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure, and I think that's what we were feeling early.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, y'all. I mean, you kind of tell you come out that way. Prairie Grove a little bit of life. I think it was 10-8 right there at the end of the first period or close to it, and then they come out second half. It was still close. They hit a couple threes early on. Their first 2 threes, their only 2 threes of the entire game actually. Got them, but y'all settled in, and Cheyenne got going. Brockman was a problem for them all game, backing that zone in, and y'all just did a great job. Talk to me about what you needed to do to kind of make that happen.
Well, really just confidence. We're always going to play really good defense, and I think our defense gets our offense going at times. And Cheyenne was pressing a little early and missed some shots, and Jonna was pressing a little, but I thought in the second half we relaxed a little bit. We got in a rhythm offensively with just more movement, more passing. Mm-hmm. And then, Sophia Warman hit some big threes there late that kind of put it away. And so, again, we're just trying to get our rhythm now that we've lost Cameron. Cameron went down with an ACL in the district finals. And so, that's 10 points, a defensive stopper, a rebounder, a good player. So we're still trying to figure out our way a little bit. But, I'm proud of the kids. Great effort on defense, and then offense came along.
Yes, ma'am. That was a very good point there you made about. We talked about that a little bit about Real being out. Y'all made the adjustments you needed, and I felt like Hartman. I'm not sorry. Yeah, Hartman. She was big today. I mean, she was everywhere. She got a lot of rebounds, deflections. Scored 6 points as well, so she helped out a little bit in every kind of aspect. So talk to me about her game real quick.
Yeah, she's a great player. She's better than she thinks she is, really. She's not a very confident kid, and we keep trying to tell her, she can be a 15-point a game. But what she does for us defensively is just as important as what she does offensively. She usually guards the other team's best player. She did a great job on 22 tonight. She's on the top of our press and gets a lot of rebounds. So I know a lot of people don't think about points, but for me, she's a really, really important piece to our puzzle.
Definitely, yep. She had a great game. Clemens and also Everett. They, I think it was right at the end of the half. She had that deflection down there, stopped them from getting a last-second shot off. They all played well. I'm super happy for y'all. You punched your ticket. You got over that hump that was your hurdle last year. And congratulations moving on in this tournament, trying to get your seat up. And congratulations getting to go to state for sure as of right now.
Right.
That's an awesome job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Back in action here. Robert Millard hits another three. Robert Millard. I got to say it right. Emphasis on the right syllable, right? Well, let's just recap here while we got going on here. 11-6 is the score. Appreciate the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs coming up here and interviewing. We had a little bit of trouble with the microphone, so that's why we got that, but it worked out pretty well. And we've got a heck of a ball game here as Dardanelle out to an 11-6 lead as we start the final game of the night, the 8:30 game here between Dardanelle and Berryville. You got one roster right there.
I'm trying to find a Dardanelle roster real quick. Excuse me. Found it. Here we go. We'll get settled in here.
Yeah.
It's kind of unique.
It's always
just
just
start
a
of the
sprint.
game.
It's just a sprint
from
one game to the next. But here we are. Berryville has it in the front court. I'm going to let Duran get caught up, and then I'm going to turn it over to him. Berryville's got it. Being pressured out at the Devil Dog is Berryville. Gets it inside. Shot up and good.
Jake Wilson.
Nice play there by Wilson. 11-8 is the score now. I believe this is going to be a good ball game tonight. Berryville seems to be energized and ready. Talk about, there's Braden Tanner, three-pointer on the way. It's good. Tanner's a dangerous three-point shooter. Arkansas Tech commitment is Braden Tanner. But I believe this ball game is going to be a good one here, Duran. You talk about that 4A1 as a conference, just a tough conference on the boys and the girls side of things. And I think that these two teams match up pretty well. Three on the way, no good by Berryville.
Tanner, another one of those guys, it seems like he's been over there forever now.
Yeah.
Just a great player for the Dardanelle Sand Lizards.
Hit a big three-pointer in the 4A4 district finals under a minute to play to give Dardanelle the victory over Morrilton. That was a great ball game on Saturday night. These two teams battling it out for the state tournament possibility. Out of bounds there as we go the other way. 3:35 remaining here in the first quarter of action. 14-8, one-seeded Dardanelle over four-seeded Berryville. Chatton gets it to Vega. Vega to Millard. Three from the corner is Tanner. Shot up just off, no good. Now Berryville on the attack all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. That's altered by Chase Jordan there. Jordan, 6'5", 6'6" kid down in the middle post there. Millard pulls up, 17-footer. He's really developed that mid-range game, has Millard, over the years. Three-point shot even. He was really a back-to-the-basket guy so many years, but he has developed and has got some offers to play some college ball.
Yeah, I remember doing him a game with him 2 years ago, and we didn't really know a lot about him yet that night. He just kind of was like, who's this dude? He's 6'5", and
right,
very athletic and really
really a strong-built kid too.
Yeah. He showed out that night, and he wasn't one we were looking for to be there, and his name's been evident ever since that time. That was early on, first game of the year, I believe. It was actually the benefit game we were doing.
Yeah. Berryville on the attack. Three out of the corner, no good by Jake Wilson. Rebound comes away to Creed Vega. And Vega, very tough and rugged player, just a freshman.
Oh, yeah. When you're talking about the Vegas, that's the makeup of all of them. Very tough players.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know it looking at him. He's just a freshman. It's going to be a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. 16-8 is the score. Dardanelle with the advantage. We'll be back in just a moment.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
And Zoom back here at Devil Dog Arena. 2:19 remaining here in the first quarter of action. 16-8 is the score. As you're watching the 4A North Regional here on the Arkansas Sports Network, got to give a shout out right now. I think the Caldwell family might be watching this one right now from Berryville. Defensive coordinator up there, Sean Caldwell, my cousin, and one of the very best friends that I've got. I appreciate him watching. I know that his mom and dad may be watching too, Terry, now then.
Yeah.
So
he's come on and done some color for us in
football
playoffs before.
That's right. Jack Wilson all the way to the basket, and he's denied. And here we go, Tanner in the front court for Dardanelle. Gets it into the lane, kicks it out. Millard has it. Gets it to Chatton. Tanner has it. Now he's going to back it out. 17 on the shot clock now. 1:35 remaining here in the first quarter. Chatton puts it on the deck, kicks it out to Millard. Millard goes baseline. Strong move, shot up, no good. No foul call, and they do call one, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Nice move there by Millard, and he was able to try to move around the block to get, or the charge to get the block. That's what he did. So now Robert Millard going to the free throw line, and that's the second foul there on Jake Wilson with 1:25 left here in the first quarter of action. First one up and good by Millard. Second shot up and good. So he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Dardanelle out to an 18-8 advantage now.
Yeah, Chase Jordan, another one of those Dardanelle Sand Lizards that nobody kind of heard of until early last year, and he's had great moments.
Shot up by Wilson, off, no good. Got a foul, and it's going to stay down here.
So here we go. Berryville's going to inbound on the baseline. So we're going to get number 12 in for Dardanelle. That is Ian Moore. Three-point basket out of the corner by number 24, Nate Allen. It's good. I remember him this year in a regional, and he had some big moments. And they loved that three ball up at Berryville. They should.
Berryville and Huntsville, three-point bombing programs.
There's that man, Jordan, Chase Jordan. That's what he does. You can just lob that into him a lot. He goes up and gets it.
Chase Jordan had a fantastic game in the 4A4 district final. Pottsville had no, I'm sorry, not Pottsville, Morrilton had no answer for him. Dardanelle was able to get it back.
Braden Tanner with the ball. Going to slow it down a little bit, 30 seconds on the clock. There's only a 2-second difference. Actually, I'm sorry, I looked at that wrong. I don't think there's even a difference, maybe a half a second.
We had, I guarantee you earlier, we had a 1/10 of a second difference.
Yeah, it's about a half second right now.
So glad they're playing with the shot clock.
Yeah, it's much better for high school basketball overall. Bologna may disagree, but it's one of them games last year where they really held it against Pine Bluff. We did in the 5A state. Shot's no good. Berryville's going to hoist one up from the court. Off the bank rim, no good, but it was close.
It was close.
20-11 after one. Dardanelle, the 1 seed, with a 9-point advantage over the 4. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charity, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game,
we never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
We'll give you a scoring update for Berryville. We've got Nate Allen with 6, and we've got Jack Digman with 3 and Jake Wilson with 2. That rounds out the scoring for Berryville. And for Dardanelle, we've got Robert Millard with 8, Creed Vega with 2, Braden Tanner with 3, and Rod Chatton with 5.
Got a steal. Here comes Dardanelle on a run out. And it's a good job by number 11, Rod Chatton. He gets his first bucket of the game. 22-11. It's doubled up at the moment. Berryville needs to calm down right here and get a good possession. We're going to get a foul this time. Got bailed out a little bit on number 21. That was Creed Vega got the foul.
Now 21, Creed Vega, his second.
All right, Berryville has it. Allen with the ball up top. He gives it up to Wilson. Back to Allen. Now over on the wing. It's going to be a long three-point shot for Nagdalon, and he nails that three-point basket. I might have his name wrong. It's like the stadium announcer said DJ Gilbert. What did he got? Yeah, I wrote it down wrong. Sorry, DJ Colbert.
Vega inside big right there. I tell you what, he just plays so big. And again, looking at him,
just a freshman.
You wouldn't know he was a freshman just looking at him. He's a big kid, and like we said, he's tough down low, and really a kind of a trash guy, you know, but that toughness that you need to be a good basketball team.
Yeah. He's going to develop more and more as the years go by. You know, he comes from that very athletic family. You got Phil Vega, coach, the baseball coach at Dardanelle, and the head football coach, and there's Creed again.
Nice
he gets to go again. And
he's got 6.
I think Phil's dad might have boxed back in the day. I know Phil knew how to box a little bit. I don't know if that's Creed name. I know you got the Rocky shows. That kind of later in life. That came out way after Creed was born. But just a great athletic family. Drew Vega just graduated, well, he will graduate this year. And multiple-time All-State quarterback for the Sand Lizard football team. And, of course, Phil Vega, All-State for Dover, I know 2 years, maybe 3, and played 4 years at Arkansas Tech as a defensive back. So athleticism in the family and a lot of height on the mom's side. Crystal Compton from Dover, she was a really good basketball player as well for the Dover Pirates back in the day. So
you just got to get that Dover mention in there.
Yeah, I got to get Dover in there a little bit.
Bill's quitting. Mr. Atkins over here, Bill's quitting.
So Wilson, good on both, I believe. Is that what you had? Yeah.
Yep.
So Chatting with it. Gives it up. He's got it back now. Tanner flashes out for a 3. It's long. Rebound by number 22, Chet Hudgens. Berryville, baseball pass. Somehow they save it. DJ Colbert with the ball. He gives it over to Wilson. Wilson driving all the way. He'll take a bump from Jordan. He's going to go shoot 2.
Speaking of baseball, I know Coach Caldwell is wanting these guys in baseball, but not before basketball season's over just yet. He wants to let them play it out.
Yep, that's what basketball says about football.
Right.
It just keeps on trickling down.
That's what happens when you play small school ball. You got to share athletes.
Yeah, and I'm one of those guys that's all for playing multiple sports.
Absolutely. I think it helps
it really
kids.
rounds you out.
And, you know, using different muscle groups, injury not as much, not as injury prone. I mean, let's face it, not everybody's going to go play college ball. In fact, most people are not. You know, and I know that that's a prevailing thought in today's standards. But not everybody gets to go play college ball, you know.
That's right. Rod Chatton pulls up for 15-foot and nails a J. 28-16. Berryville loses control. Chatton comes up with it. It's a 2-on-2. Oh, somehow Vega collects it, but he can't get it off the glass. Berryville with a run out. They'll step into a three-pointer. That's Colbert. This one's an air ball. Gonna go out of bounds. And
that's a tough three right there. Never really got set. Never got his feet underneath him. And you know, like you talked about before, the three-point shot of the inside-out variety is so much easier to hit than what he just tried to do right there.
Kind of make you remind of the last second. Say, hey, I'm open. I'm going to stop and pop here in transition. Couldn't get that one, though. Wasn't real square. Didn't have time. He was squared, but he didn't really have a lot of time. Tanner with it up top. Berryville's playing man-to-man defense. A little bit of a matchup, it looks like, actually.
I tell you what,
good offense.
Chase Jordan, if he goes over that right shoulder with that ball, he's about 100%. I mean, he is tough over that right shoulder with that left hand.
A couple times Berryville's tried to force some down into the corners and off the wings, and Berryville doing all they can just to try to save it. That time it doesn't work out. Tanner with it. Braden Tanner wanting to drive, goes all the way in, but he's going to get the charging foul. I thought, you know, there's no semicircle in high school, but
he was way down there.
It is way down there, and you kind of want that to kind of go the other way a little bit when you see that. We got a timeout. It's a full one. Berryville timeout. We'll be back after this on ASN.
Gets it to reach. He puts it on the deck. Two-step shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket, shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. Little crossover dribble, gets to the basket, slam dunk, and going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Park, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play. Great finish there from number 10. Wood with it. Oh, man, what a move. Crazy Euro. That was pretty. Good. Back here at Devil Dog Arena. Dardanelle with a comfortable 14-point lead at the moment with 3:40 to go in the first half, 30-16. Berryville's trying to go to work. Drive all the way in. I think Jordan might have got a piece of it, but it goes off of him. So going to stay with Berryville. That was Jake Wilson on the drive. He's another name. Honestly, most of these guys are back from last year that were in that regional we did. I don't remember who they played. Might have been Pottsville? No, it wasn't Pottsville. You know, they might have beat Subi. Somebody upset Subi. It was the one last year. I believe. No, it might have been. Yeah, I think Subi ended up beating Morrilton and becoming a district. It was something like that. But Berryville had an opening round win, and they hit a lot of three-pointers. These names: West and Hudgens and Dignan and Colbert. I remember them. Millard, three-point basket's no good. Wilson driving up off the glass, and one opportunity coming for him.
Strong move by Wilson. Strong kid there. You know, good-looking kid. What's his class? Can we see it?
Yeah, Wilson is. Let me find it real quick. Number 23.
He's a senior, 6'3" senior.
Yeah, unfortunately for Berryville, he is a senior.
Good senior move right there.
And one's good. He's got 6 in the period, 8 on the night, if my stats are correct. We kind of come in late, so we apologize. We're not perfect on this one with the interviews, but I believe he's got 8 points. Back to a 9-point game. Berryville make a little run to close out this half, put some pressure on Dardanelle. Jordan with it over the left shoulder that time, and it's good.
Chase Jordan.
He just had too much ground given to him that time. It was too easy. 32-21.
Jordan's got some nice moves down in the post.
And I made a mistake earlier. I was talking about Jordan when I was talking about Millard. We knew about Millard. We knew he was a stud. And Wilson going off here. But it was Jordan that night that actually had this huge game. And he was a guy that we had never heard of.
Bobcats trying to claw back into this one coming up on 2 minutes.
That was a big bucket by Wilson. I mean, it's all Wilson right now in the last few minutes. There's that man again, Mr. Rod Chatton. He's impressed me tonight as well. He's had a couple of them like that. He's got 6 points all in this period. I believe all 3 of them were jumpers. I know 2 of them were.
Yeah, he's hitting that mid-range right now.
Good deflection by Creed Vega. So who we got coming in? We got number 1, Christian Alvarado. And who else came in? Is it 20?
12 maybe?
Yeah, it's 12. That was Ian Moore. He's been in and out a few times. Alvarado, you remember his brother, I want to say, might have been, played a couple years ago on the football team and on the basketball team. I know my daughter took some fast pitch lessons from Jocelyn Alvarado. And I believe that is her brother. Not 100% yet, though. She's playing at Henderson State now, softball, third baseman. Jordan over the right shoulder. Couldn't get that one to fall. Taps it down. Moore, big scrum for it on the court. Comes out to Chatton, but we're going to get a foul call on Wilson, I believe. Jack Wilson talking to the other referee about it.
I was going to say, no, 22 is who they got it on. Let's say, is Wilson got 2, Hudgens, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the first on Hudgens. It's a pivotal moment right here in this game. 10-point lead for Dardanelle with 50 seconds to go. The clock didn't start. We're probably going to, now it goes. Tanner gets to that free throw line. He leaves it short. Here comes Berryville. They got a chance to get this back into single digits. 42 seconds left. Colbert with it. Gets it back up top. Nate Allen's going to set the offense. Colbert's going to catch and shoot a 3, and it's good.
Oh, man.
Colbert's had a couple of them now. And that's a 6-point ball game with 22 seconds left in the half.
Big defensive stop right here for Berryville. Get it. Go win 7. They don't want to go in down 10.
Got a little bit spread out right now for Tanner. Now here comes a screen from Jordan. Tanner's going to pop from the free throw line. No good. He gets his own rebound. 3 on the clock. Somehow gets it up amongst the trees. No good. Gets his own rebound for a moment. Loses it. And time expires. So Berryville with a good comeback there after they're being down about 11 or 12 at one point. They cut it to 7, 34-27. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and give you some halftime stats and analysis after these messages.
From the moment you enter the court, we're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket. Shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. A little crossover dribble. Gets to the basket. Oh! Slam dunk. And going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Mark, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there from number 10. Good with it. Oh, man, wow. Crazy Euro. That was pretty. Good.
Are you ready for tip-off? Arkansas PBS and the Arkansas Activities Association's back with championship basketball. It's going to be live in Hot Springs starting on March 9th. Going to run all weekend long as the state's best players are competing for a title. For all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
And we're back here at Morrilton at halftime here. 34-27, Dardanelle with a 7-point advantage over the Berryville Bobcats. It's been a good game. Big comeback there at the last second for Berryville to kind of get it back to a manageable deficit. So anything can happen here coming out in the third period. Get you to a few stats real quick. Rod Chatton, 6 points all in the second period. Kind of him and Millard kind of pacing the Sand Lizards, and Chase Jordan as well having a good night. Jordan's actually got 9. Millard's got 8. Creed Vega and Chatton both have 6. And does Tanner only have a 3-point basket? Is that all he's got right now?
I believe that's
struggled
correct.
a little bit. So, like we said, we kind of come in late on our interview, so our stats may not be perfect, but pretty close to that. Over for Berryville, 6 points for DJ Colbert, big 3 right there to cut that down to a 7-point game. And then Jake Wilson really had a great second period. Did a lot of work at the free throw line, had an and one. He's got, let's see, 11 points. So 11 points, 9 of them coming in the second period. Nate Allen with 2 big buckets in the first period, 2 big threes.
So let's give him
got 6.
Let's give him an H&R block of Clarksville and Russellville. Game update. Bill, man, look at you.
Yep, Berryville free throw percentage 71% from the free throw strop, 44% from field goal, 42% from three-point, and for Dardanelle, they're 100% from free throw right now. We've got 64% field goal percentage, which is great.
Yeah, well, that's a 2-point field goal percentage, too. Don't forget that.
Yes, that's why we got field goal and three-point.
Right.
In case the layman doesn't know.
Right. Well, I mean,
3-point percentage is what, 38?
Look, the 38%. You can take the 2-point and the three-point and put them together. You get the field goal percentage.
Right. But
anyway, but that's our H&R block of Clarksville and Russellville game update. So let's go to scores from around the state. And we've got Wonderview, big win over Bradford, 63-35, I believe. We got Star City, the girls, over DeQueen, 63-32. That is Star City's, I believe, 30th in a row state tournament appearance. Cossatot River, 46, Elkins, 28. This is all on the girls' side, by the way. Mount Vernon Enola spent most of the year as the number 1 team in 2A. 78-46 over Conway St. Joseph. Norfolk, 68, Amarillo, 25. And then on the boys' side of things, you got Brinkley over Nemo Vista. Wow, that's a big one, 62-38. Lafayette County moves on into the state tournament with a 58-49 victory over Hampton. Riverview, 56, Lamar, 54. That was a close one. Here's a tough one here. Jessieville falls to Lakeside, 70-46, and Noah Futch, one of the really highest scoring teams or players in the state of Arkansas, ends his high school career with the loss in the regional tournament. And then finally, Mark Tree marches on into the state tournament with a 82-45 victory over Calico Rock.
Yeah, that Lamar game, they're hosting state, so that would have been huge if they could have punched their ticket there.
Well, it's funny, I talked to Coach Brett Sampley today on the phone, and I was just like, hey, what do you think? And he was like, man, we're going to shoot a lot of threes, and we're going to foul a lot of people, and we're going to see what happens. And it almost worked, obviously.
That would have been big. They struggled this year a little bit down the stretch, and, I mean, they actually got better towards the end of the season, but I think they came in as the 4 in that game, and almost pulled off a big upset right there.
Well, and, they got a favorable draw there. Not to say anything against Riverview, but you had Episcopal losing. Yeah. You also had Rosebud. I'm trying to think. Lisa, okay, so yes, Lisa North was another one. So they might have got the best that they could here.
Right. And give a shout out to my dad, Brinkley Tigers, who gave him on there with a big win, alma mater. So, I mean, we got a good one here, Brad. 34-27 in the nightcap. Seems like every game has gotten a little better as we go. That last game was pretty good until late. We'll see.
The Farmington juggernaut's not on the floor right now, right?
That's true. The 1 seed girl and boys has been
my goodness, they are
unbelievable.
They're really good. Looking forward to tomorrow night's action. That's going to be some good action tomorrow night. And off the top of my head, I don't even want to start trying to call them off, but we'll take a look at that at the end from our Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas bracket update. We'll do that before the night's over. Unfortunately, because we're having microphone trouble, we won't be able to get our Platinum Roofing rapid reaction, but we'll try to get some people up here and see if we can get them up here before the night's over. Let's go ahead and do it. So advancing here, you've got Farmington and Morrilton both advancing the 1 seeds. The 4 o'clock game, Farmington really just dominated Mina. And then you've got Morrilton moving on as they beat Prairie Grove, ended up what did that end up being, a 19-point game, 17-point game, whatever it was there toward the end?
Yeah, it was about like that.
I lost all track because I was trying to get everybody up here.
I don't have it written down. We got it somewhere, though.
And then on the boys' side here, you can see we've got Farmington moving on.
It was 49-31.
49-31, okay.
18.
You got Farmington moving on, and you've got Dardanelle and Berryville here battling it out, just about ready to go back to game action here. And we'll see what happens. Berryville being very scrappy here as the game has rolled on. And right now these kids are not going to quit.
Yep, we got about a minute and a half, 34-27. We'll take one more break. We'll be back, and we'll get you to all the second half action right after this.
Tezark, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
Platinum Roofing is a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
All right, we're back here getting ready for the second half as we inbound. Chatton will get it in to Tanner. And Dardanelle gets that first possession, which is huge right now with a 7-point advantage. Chatton having a big night. Tanner has it. He wants to drive baseline, jump stop, off the glass, reverse layup. And that's a good start for Tanner, who I'm only showing that's his 5th point so far. A guy that does a little bit of everything. It was definitely a good score, though, for this San Luis team.
Now, they got to get Tanner involved a little bit more, down this as time continues to go down. Berryville, if they can continue to make shots. Tanner's a shot maker for Dardanelle. They've got to be able to make shots.
3-point shot. That one was a little bit rushed. No good. Creed Vega comes away with it. Here comes the Sand Lizards back to the 9-point lead and trying to make it bigger here. Millard with the ball, gives it up. Now it's Jordan waiting for, trying to get Taylor back on it. Now, I'm sorry, Tanner. Tanner has it. He's wanting to drive. It's good defense there. Help defense by Colbert, kind of get his hand in on the cookie jar, made him kick it out. Millard, he can't get it to fall. And then he comes down on Berryville.
That's Wilson.
Bobcat. Wilson got hit. Might get hit with an elbow, I'm not sure. But the foul's going to be charged to Millard. Definitely holding his nose like it hurt.
Well, Millard is a big, strong kid as it is, and he's guarantee you he can deliver a blow if he needs to. Not to say he delivered that on purpose, but you know what I mean.
I think he's just trying to catch himself that time. So Berryville gets to stop. Now they get it into the front court. Nate Allen swinging it around, get it down in the corner. Got to do it a little quicker though. Wilson gets it back, kind of gets in the paint. Hey, he gets into the body of Jordan a little bit. Can't get it to go, but there is a rebound and a foul down low.
I'll tell you one thing you like about Wilson. He kind of struggled from the field a little bit tonight, but he's going to continue to go at the basket. He's going to be aggressive, and they've got to have him score. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about that. They've got to have him score.
He reminds me of Landon Martin for Pottsville a little bit. Similar kind of builds.
Yeah.
Does a lot for this team. And they got to have him, like you said. That was Vega that got charged with a foul. That's his third as well. Allen takes a long three. It's no good. Way off. 36-27. He had Chatton kind of come out on him late. Might have altered that shot a little bit.
You'd think an athletic guy such as Chatton could do such a thing.
Right.
Right? So I think Chatton's probably got 5 or 6 inches there on Nate Allen.
So I missed some with Chatton earlier. You have him down as 11 points, correct?
I've got him at 11, yeah.
Okay, I had him at 6, so good job.
Oh,
right
goodness.
Now Jordan and Vega kind of playing volleyball with it, and eventually Jordan gets it to go.
I tell you what, those two down low, they're tough.
He's got 11.
And you know, Vega's probably like 5'11", maybe.
Yeah, about there.
But he's down there battling.
Nice little drive in from Nate Allen. He gets a one-hander to go, little runner. Kind of a push shot, whatever you want to call it.
Berryville's got to find a way to get some shots to fall. They're almost a live by the three, die by the three type of team. There's Vega again.
There's Vega. There's an open three for Millard.
And they got to keep Dardanelle off the boards. They got to figure that out big time.
That's right. We're going to take a little break. We got a timeout. Looks like Dardanelle took it. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
All right, we're back here at Morrilton as Dardanelle with an 11-point lead, 40-29. 5:03 to go in the third period. Berryville with the basketball. It's Jake Wilson. He skips it down low to Jake Dignan. And now they kind of get it back out top, kind of throwing it around the perimeter. 3-point basket out of the corner is good. That was number 11, DJ Colbert, his third three of the night. They need those kind of shots right there. That was good offense, moving the ball. 32, 8-point game. Chatton.
First shot missed of the night.
Yeah, I thought he was going to throw another J up from about 16, 17 foot. That one no good.
Got that Michael Jordan mid-range, man.
Wilson with the head down. Kick out. There's Colbert again. Is it good? Not this time. A little long. And Millard rips down a rebound. And that was kind of impressive because he had some bodies below him to not really come down on it and get hurt.
Nice move by Tanner.
All the way in. Almost a 360 there. Can't get it to fall.
Good. That was a good move by him. You don't see him do that a lot, especially get that deep. He's more of a jump shooter. He's definitely an elbow jump shooter to outside on the wing jump shooter. That time going all the way to the basket, getting to the free throw line.
First one's up and good.
So apparently I look like the defensive coordinator at Berryville, Sean.
Oh,
Caldwell.
yeah, right. I know.
Apparently that's a thing. Apparently he's getting messages right now saying, hey, is this you?
Yeah. If you've seen one Caldwell, you've seen them all. I mean, no matter if they got long hair or they're female or not, they look just alike.
Ain't nobody got long hair.
Well, your daughter does, but she looks just like you. And she looks just like your son. They could be twins.
Right.
What, they got 3 years apart on them? But Nice job getting inside. Wilson's going to go to the line.
Berryville just kind of hanging in there right now, trying to do their best, keeping this thing close to 10.
Wilson, in that second period, was 4 of 5 from the free throw stripe. Now he adds another one. Still haven't added the score in the stadium. We've got it. Second one rims out, though. 42-33. Yeah, they keep getting down to 7, 8, 9, and just can't really break that. They got to get back-to-back stops and get some shots going here. Millard with it, looking to shake and bake. He gives it up, and it's stolen right to Colbert. Colbert going against Tanner. He's going to get it to go and
big
one.
Play,
and that's the last thing you want to do on defense is let him make that basket. If you're going to foul, you need to keep him from doing that. Going to put him on the line, and that's momentum that you just gave Berryville to do. And that's the third foul on Tanner. That's pretty big with 3:45 to go in the third.
That's a big one for sure.
Colbert, true on the free throw. He's got 6 in a period, 12 on the night. 3 threes so far, and one. 42-36. Tanner with the ball. Gonna stop and pop. Nice drive. Nice job that time. He's starting to heat up a little bit. 6 in a period. That was close to an over and back right there. Allen had to give up the dribble. He got rid of it. Switch it in the corner. It's blocked. That was Colbert trying to hit another corner three, and Tanner come flying out there for the block. Now, Wilson's open for three. One of the guys you can't lose. 4:39. It's a 5-point game with 3 minutes to go in the third.
Berryville just keeps battling right now. Got a ball game here. It's a nice 1-4 ball game.
Got an ISO right here. Tanner, now you got to give it up. Millard wanting the drive. All the way in. They're going to get a blocking foul, and the basket counts.
Strong move there by Millard.
Could have went either way. That's a tough one right there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Big play.
I'm happy to see somebody call a block. Every time I watch the SEC, everything's in charge.
Yeah.
You don't have to get set. You don't have to do nothing. You know what I mean?
It's Jalen for Arkansas. What was his last name? It's his fault. He started all that.
Oh, Jalen Williams. Oh, no, this was well before that.
Yeah,
well,
he took it to a whole nother level.
I saw
a whole different level.
I saw a Facebook post that I made in 2012. No kidding. Not everything's a charge in college hoops, and so it's been going on for quite a while. But you're right. Jalen Williams did definitely take it to another level.
A whole nother level.
Right.
Okay. You made me say it 3 times before you finally got it. But okay. So he can't get the N1 to fall. But no, Jalen Williams is great at it. And he got in the game the other day in the NBA. It's pretty cool to see.
Wow, what a move.
I think he was up against LeBron in a picture I saw. Jake Wilson, man.
Coast to coast.
He's on fire right now.
Good player. 18 points for Wilson. He went from struggling to almost 20. Leading scorer in the ballgame.
Millard picks up the dribble. Oh, nice job. Yeah. Team Elijah won footwork that time. Got around his man. Stayed with it.
I like it. Dream shake.
Yeah. We just need some 5 slam and jam in here. Like we're really going.
You're like a plethora of 90s encyclopedia stuff, right?
Jake Wilson.
At least we got kids watching saying, who?
Yeah.
What? What's this guy talking about?
We're hoping some parents are on here.
Right. Exactly.
48-43, 5-point game.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Oh, Lord.
Nice one by Alvarado. Just didn't fall.
Didn't get it to fall. He left the hand up there like Jordan over Byron Russell, right?
They've got a chance. You got to stop. They got a chance here to cut it into a one-possession ball game here.
See, I mean, we can throw out the rest of the game right now.
Uh-oh, he's feeling it.
Wilson.
Oh, look.
Mr. Wilson.
By the way, he shot that one.
He's unconscious right now.
2-point ball game.
It's insane.
Here.
His second period was amazing. His third period is even better.
He's got 23.
And the Berryville bench and crowd gives him a standing ovation as they call timeout. 48-46. We'll be back right after this.
lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Back here at Morrilton, it's a 2-point ball game. Berryville is on fire right now. DJ Colbert's had a big 3. He's got 5 and 1 as well. He's got 5 in the period. Jake Wilson, though, taking it to a whole nother level. He's got 11 in the period, 23 on the night, and brought the Berryville Bobcats all the way back to a 2-point game. So 53 seconds left in the third. Creed open from the elbow, can't get it to go. Wilson gets it to Allen. Allen, they're looking to come out and double on him.
They can tie or take the lead right here.
35 on the game clock, 21 on the shot clock.
I mean,
Wilson.
Got to give a lot of credit.
In the corner, that's Colbert, but we got a moving screen away from the ball, and that's going to be on Berryville.
Got to give a lot of credit to Berryville. They have fought and fought and fought here. They were down 10 earlier in the quarter. And then all of a sudden here, they're back within 2 points. Yeah. Dardanelle's got to find a way to answer that, though.
Dardanelle overall is the more talented team. They've got to calm down and just play Dardanelle Sand Lizards basketball. Good things will probably happen if they do, but right now they feel a humongous amount of pressure on their shoulders. Chatton from the free throw line. That was no good. Rebound fought for. Berryville tried to save it. It's going to stay with Dardanelle with a .9 on the clock.
So I'm going to tell you, the last
Time
two
to
shots.
catch and shoot. That's it.
The last 2 shots that Dardanelle has shot, Berryville will take them all night long. Chatton's trying to shoot off the move.
Creed.
16, 17-footer, and then Vega shot it.
Free throw line extended.
Yeah, they're going to give Vega that shot. They backed off of him. He was open for a reason.
Wide open.
.9 on the clock, by the way.
Tanner. He got it away. He took every 10th of a second he could that time and got it out of his hands. It's no good. 48-46.
We got a
ball game. We'll be back after this.
Things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3AutoSales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
We're back here at Morrilton, 48-46. Dardanelle with a 2-point lead. I want to thank everybody watching. We've got several watching live devices on YouTube and Facebook. Please like, subscribe, share. Let everybody know you can catch all of the 4A North Regional right here on Arkansas Sports Network. And we're also gearing up for that 3A State tournament next week at Lamar.
44 games we'll be doing over the next few days of time, but boy, we have a lot of fun doing it.
41 and a quarter now. We've done 3 today and 3 quarters of this one. And, man, you couldn't ask for a better one in the nightcap right now. Closest game we've had.
Great ball game. Berryville's got a chance to take the lead here again.
Allen
3
has
seconds
it.
on the clock.
It's to Wilson. Wilson's going to stop from about 10 foot, kind of rush it, but they get the offensive rebound. Got a new clock. Take your time. Colbert steps into one from 23 foot. No good, and Chatton skies for the rebound.
Boy, that was a tough
Here
possession.
comes the Sand
right
Lizards. 2-point game.
I'm going to tell you right now, if Berryville doesn't win this game, they'll look back at that possession right there.
Braden Tanner, that's his ball game right there. Drive, get inside the lane, rise up. He heated up in that third period. He had 6 in that one. He's got 11 on the night. Wilson absorbs the contact, gets up with the right hand. Man, he gets me excited. I sound like Tom Hanks screaming at a volleyball.
We're going to have to be
crossover. Another 90s reference, or was that early 2000s? Chatton drives in, can't get it, gets his own rebound, back up and in. Rod Chatton, having a night. He's got 13. First time in the second half he scored. 52-48. We got a timeout. Berryville will take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
So
the news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
All right, we're back. 52-48. Dardanelle with a 4-point lead. Berryville's going to get the ball first, though, as we come out of this timeout. 6:30 to go. Nate Allen with the ball at the top.
Big possession here for the Bobcats.
Wilson trying to work off some screens. Ended up giving it up. Gave it off, but right back to Allen. That was 22 that had it for a moment. Hudgens. Now Wilson finally with it. He gets a screen from Hudgens. Has to get rid of the dribble. Nate Allen for 3. Off the front iron. Look at that. Hudgens fighting hard for a rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Dardanelle ball.
Great effort there by Hudgens. Just couldn't come up with it. I mean, he did everything he could, but just couldn't do it.
Hudgens is a senior for this ball club, 5'11". Braden Tanner brings it across the timeline with 5:51 to go. Gets it back, a three-point shot. It circled around, came right back out, but Creed Vega there, another one of those boards. It's kind of Creed Vega's game. That's what he's good at.
That's what he does.
And he gets that one done. Tanner with it. Crossover. Gets inside the lane. He dumps it off. Down low to Vega, and Vega makes a big basket off the line.
Boy, I tell you what, some of the things that Vega does just don't show up in the stat book. But that one did. He's finding a way to get those trash points.
Yeah, and he's just a 9th grader? Was that correct? I believe that's correct. Wilson. It's another 3. I got that as his 4th 3 of the game.
That's correct.
26 or 28?
I got 28 for him.
Wow. Tanner. Ball batted around. Creed almost got it, but Berryville able to come out with it. 54-51, a 3-point game. Berryville can tie it up on this possession if they elect to shoot a 3 or get an and 1. Wilson with it. Gives it up on a handoff to Colbert. Now Allen with it. Back to Wilson. Nice screen from Hudgens. Wilson gets inside the lane. Almost had it. That's going to be big. Vega tries to save it, though. It goes off his knee.
And I don't know if that would have went off but Berryville right there.
I thought maybe it was off of Berryville. I was kind of surprised to see Vega go for it. Not 100%. I have to go back and look, but Berryville ball. Allen's going to inbound. He gets Wilson close to the block. He's triple team.
Oh, what a move.
Oh,
good block by
That's Jordan. Vega jump stop. They're going to call a blocking foul, and that was tough right there for Berryville. Got a blocking foul, and it really stinks when you take the brunt of, of the foul, and you get called for the foul.
Boy. I tell you what, that was tough for Berryville for sure. Like
it was a big jump stop.
Yeah, that was. Is he going to stay in the game?
I think he is. Tough kid.
Tougher than I can tell you.
So Dardanelle to inbound. Oh, nice inbounds. Millard, he gets bumped though, and that's the right call. He left it short, but he got popped right after he let go of it.
Going to the line for two. 4:21 left. We got a great ball game here.
Since I've been tracking the stats, Millard is 2 of 3 from the free throw stripe. Make it 3 of 4. These are big right now. What do you got? Okay.
Same thing.
Second one is good.
So again, Berryville has had opportunities here to at least tie the ball game. They haven't been able to do it. So here they are now in 2 possessions one more time.
Somebody besides Wilson is going to have to hit some shots. That was an opportunity right there. Allen couldn't get it to fall. Dardanelle gets that big rebound. It's hard to get offensive rebounds against this long Dardanelle team. You got Jordan out there. He's 6'5", 6'6". You got Millard's about 6'4", 6'5". Might have got away with a couple steps off the handoff before he took that shot.
Tough shot there by Millard. That's not his game right there.
He does like to shoot it out there, but he's better when he really gets going.
Berryville
takes a timeout. We'll be back. 56-51 after this.
Is a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
And we're back here at Morrilton. We've got 3:41 left to go. It's a 5-point game. Berryville, the Bobcats have scratched and clawed for everything they've gotten in this game, but they've made it a game, and they've got an opportunity here.
That was good. Bobcats scratched and clawed. I like that.
Oh.
Good job.
Wilson with it. Gets it to Allen. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Allen. He gets it into the corner. Corner three is no good, and Chatton with the rebound. Sorry. Chatton's been big. Gotten a lot of rebounds.
Chatton, he's won that D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game.
Braden Tanner, crossover. Gets in the lane, tries to dump it off, but it's stolen away. Good hands from DJ Colbert. Wilson brings it across the timeline for the Bobcats. Now he gives it up to Allen.
Again, possession after possession here. Berryville's got to find
another
a way.
Quick three from Allen. I don't like that one. And that one's long.
So
Millard
Allen
with the rebound.
You could tell Allen's having a little bit of trouble with his legs. He doesn't quite have them underneath him. He's got to find a way to either drive the ball in and get to the free throw line, or you got. I mean, at this point, you got to find Jake Wilson and at least let him touch the ball in each possession.
Allen had 2 threes in the first period, hasn't hit one since, and I think he's a little frustrated with his shot not falling. That's why you continue to see him shooting.
That's a big play, big shot by Tanner.
Tanner trying to put his name up there for that D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game as well. He's heating up. He's got 15. Wilson doing what he can. Spin move, kick out. Allen comes out of the corner with it. Back to Wilson, almost stolen away by Creed. Now Wilson's going to stop. He gets fouled on a three-point shot. I thought it was in for a moment. He hits the corner of the iron. Man. He's going to shoot 3 free throws, and that's got to be foul number 4 on Creed Vega.
I mean, he knew Vega was behind him, and he just basically stopped.
He's
shot the ball. It was a very good play by Jake Wilson there.
He's a very heady player. First free throw's good. He's been pretty good from the stripe all night as well.
29 for him right now.
6 of 8 from the stripe. Make it 7. 6 of 9.
You jinxed him.
Don't put the Berryville haters on, or the haters on me from Berryville if he misses these. Third one's good. All right, he's 2 for 3.
Got him for 30.
30 points for number 23. 58-53, 5-point game. We're down to a minute 50.
Shot clock plays
Gotta
a
get a
factor.
stop right here.
And this time, right now, last year you could have just held this ball out, but now they've got to make a shot. They got to make a play.
Chatton flashes out. Tanner gets it to him. Creed swings it around. Now they go down low to Jordan. It's poked away. Wilson with it for a minute 29. Could have been a foul call on Tanner there.
That's a big
Allen
one. That's a
going to
big
get one. He had a chance to step into that one. Still can't get it to fall. Creed Vega with a huge offensive rebound for the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. Tanner with it in the front court. Minute 13 now. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 5-point game.
Boy, they've had opportunities, Duran. I mean, just had their opportunities. Just hadn't been able to capitalize on them.
You got to have a stop here, and after that, you got to start fouling. 14 on the shot clock. I don't want to see a foul this late. If you done wasted 25 seconds, just let it play out. And instead, we're going to get a bit of a hip check over there.
Well, that is
as Tanner went around the baseline.
That is going to be a 1-and-1. So at least there's that.
So I don't like that. You know what I mean? If you're going to foul, why not foul with 30 seconds on the shot clock instead of, what was it, down to like 8 or 9? 10, somewhere around there. Free throw's good from Tanner.
You sure don't want this kid at the line right now.
He's got 14. Well, let me see here. Yeah, I said 15 a minute ago, but I read that wrong. He makes both of those. He's got 15 now, unless I've got it wrong. Wilson all the way into the cup, man, lays it off. That was a pretty move. 32 points for number 23. And we got a full timeout by Berryville. We'll take one with them. We'll be back for the last 39.9 right after this.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We're back here at Dardanelle. I'm sorry, with Dardanelle in the lead back here at Morrilton with 5. They have a 5-point lead. They put a little time back on that clock. They put it back to 40.5. They didn't get a steal off the inbound, so they foul immediately. There's 38.9 on the clock now.
And the only thing that I can say at this point, anybody that, if you're Berryville, anybody on the court right now besides this guy,
yes,
you want it the free throw line.
Anybody, but that's easier said than done. You know, we're going to the 3A state tournament next week, and our number one team well, I will say for probably about 8 weeks now, the Lamar Lady Warriors, they've got a girl kind of like Tanner.
Yes, absolutely.
And Corey Sanders that you can't hardly get the ball out of her hands late in the game because she's so quick. Tanner's kind of the same way, so he makes both of those. I got him with 17. And it's kind of hard to do that. It's easier said than done. Allen misses a runner.
Nope.
I think Tanner, that's off of Tanner, so it's going to be Berryville's got an opportunity here. Down 7, 25.1 on the clock. They got to hit a 3 right here.
Yep. They got
to hope Dardanelle misses some free throws. And they got to continue. I would just face guard Tanner if after they if they get a made basket here. Big block by Jordan. They're going to call it a foul, though. Dardanelle fans don't like the call. Jordan snatched it, just had it in his hand. It was Bill Russell on that one.
Right.
Listen, what, 70s we're throwing back to now?
Right.
60s. Free throw's good from Jack Dignan.
By the way, Dardanelle has really made a difference at the free throw line tonight. 11 of 12 is what I've got him down for. I mean, that's big time.
You got Millard 4 of 5 and Chase Jordan. He didn't hit a three-pointer, did he?
Chase Jordan?
Yeah.
No.
He had some points before I came on. I think he's 1 for 2 from the line. 62-57. And they keep putting the wrong guy on the line. Like we've said, that's easier said than done to keep the ball out of his hands. Tanner. That one rims out. 63-57. Wilson with it, gets a screen. He's got to stop, pop for 3. Good job, taking his time.
Oh,
it falls.
My goodness.
35, is that right?
That's 35.
Wow. Got a foul now. It's a 3-point game.
6.9.
And they foul Millard. Puts Millard to the line. And, I mean, at least got it out of the hands of Tanner, even though Tanner did just miss one. But for the most part, he's automatic.
They're holding us up, Bill.
We'll see what Millard can do here.
Jake Wilson's had one heck of a ball game tonight, no doubt about that. Big time play here. He may not have enough time, though.
That one's no good. No. It looks short, and it caught the rim, though. I thought he was going to get the shooter's row for a moment. It comes off. This is big. If he misses this, probably see a Berryville timeout to draw something up. We'll have 6.9
Berryville
seconds.
has no timeouts left.
Okay, they don't have one.
Millard,
that made free throw changes things, though.
Millard did possibly ice it right there with 64-60, 6.9 to go. I mean, I guess weirder things have happened, but just to get it all the way up to where they need to go, I mean, it's just probably too much time at this point. So let's go ahead and name our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. And our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game is Braden Tanner of Dardanelle. Good job by Braden Tanner. He really helped his team ice in the game down the stretch, mostly, we think, for the most part here. But Braden Tanner, D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. And we reserve the right to switch it if Berryville somehow
magically,
yeah. But Jake Wilson, had a fantastic ball game for the Bobcats.
We've got Tanner with 18 points and 15 of them second half, and that's kind of wild.
Yeah, and then
Chatting early on was going to get that award, but down the stretch, I mean, and especially at the free throw line, that he lives there late in games. That's what he can do for you. He separated himself a little bit. Gets our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. Like you said, though, barring some kind of Reggie Miller, keep throwing them out here.
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady kind of comeback.
Well, just the amount of time that the ball has to get down the court, get in the air, go into the basket.
You need to get this in the half court if you can. Got to get rid of it. It's a bounce pass. Wilson has got to shoot. 4 on the clock. That's good.
Goodness.
Call a timeout. They did. Wait a minute. Did y'all say they didn't have a timeout left, Berryville?
They don't have a timeout left.
What happened here then?
No.
They're talking about it. If he called timeout, they should. I mean.
Okay, so there's
It's a technical.
Yeah.
He just called it a technical, I believe.
My goodness.
But, hey, they might have known that was going to happen. That's their only chance, possibly. I don't know. I mean, because does the clock stop in high school when they make it? They usually doesn't, right?
Right.
They just waste the time inbounding it.
Yeah, it's full timeout. Let's just stay right
here. No
here.
technical. All right. Looked like he said that, but I guess he was signaling timeout.
So now I think what they're trying to get some.
What's odd is that I had 0 timeouts for them. The scoreboard in the gymnasium had 0 timeouts for them.
Jake
So
Wilson's going to remember this game for the rest of his
you know
life.
what? You know what I'm impressed by, Bill?
38.
Is that you've got 1 second on the clock and there's 0.6 in the game on the game clock. Good job. I do wonder if there should have been maybe a tick more. I don't know. What do you think?
I think when it went through, it was down to 4 right when he went to rise up to shoot, but the ball bounced around the cylinder for a second before it went down. Did it not? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, it did.
I think it moved around a little bit, and he shot so many threes. They're starting to run together a little bit. But I want to appreciate 423 live devices watching right now on YouTube.
50 more on Facebook.
Yeah, amazing. So unreal.
So they are assessing the technical foul.
Yeah, he made that signal that it was a technical.
Coach Compton, I don't know what he's arguing over there right now. But Tanner's at the line.
First free throw's good. So, I mean, I was thinking that a minute ago, like, well, maybe that's the only time I stop the clock, but they're still going to get the ball back. So it doesn't help you at all.
Well, it's literal desperation, and I mean, at this point, 0.6 on the clock.
It's over.
There's just nothing really that you can do except steal the ball and chunk it.
And hoist it.
That's it.
And you can't. So
great ball game, though. Great ball game.
66-63. Dardanelle holds off a scrappy Berryville Bobcats team, and they're going to move on, punch their ticket with a big win right here as what we got Dardanelle is a 1 seed, right?
Yes.
Versus the 4 Berryville. So they're going to move on. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to wrap it up right here from Devil Dog Arena.
Gets it to reach. He puts it on the deck. Two-step, shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket. Shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. A little crossover dribble. Gets to the basket. Slam dunk. And going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Park, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there for number 10. Good with it. Oh, man, what a crazy Euro. That was pretty.
Good.
Are you ready for tip-off? Arkansas PBS and the Arkansas Activities Association is back with championship basketball. It's going to be live in Hot Springs starting on March 9th. Going to run all weekend long as the state's best players are competing for a title. For all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
Back here at Morrilton for the last time tonight. What a ball game there at the end. Jake Wilson, 38 points, hits that big 3 at the last second. I believe we had him down as he's a senior, and man, he's going to remember that one for the rest of his life. He did everything he could. His team, I mean, they played tough. This Berryville, that's a 4 seed trying to pull off a big upset. They almost punched that ticket to state, but Dardanelle did get it done. So our producer's trying to tell us to move over a little bit.
There we go.
It's like a mirror image.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
if you move one way, then it's the other way.
So the 1 seed prevails. They punch their ticket and move on.
Well, commend Braden Tanner and the ice in the game down the stretch. Without him hitting those free throws, it would be I don't know. They may not have won it. Let's get a boys bracket update real quick by Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas. We've got the 1 seeds moving on. You got Farmington moving on in the early game, and then you had Dardanelle moving on in the late game over Berryville, a thrilling game nonetheless. Farmington won pretty easily over Pottsville. Pottsville gave a fight. They scrapped and clawed, just didn't have enough. And on the girls' side, you had Mena falling to Farmington. Farmington moving on. Morrilton also moving on as a 1 seed. So all your ones moved on tonight. No upsets tonight. And we want to thank Farm Credit Association for the bracket update. Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas for the bracket update that we will be doing throughout, not just this tournament, but next week in the 3A.
It's been a fun day here, and every game kind of got better as we went on.
Yeah.
And we had a thriller right there at the end. But Dardanelle prevails, and they're going to move on. And we had a lot of fun bringing this to you today. We want you all to. We appreciate everybody that liked, followed, subscribed, commented on our streams, and we're going to be back here tomorrow, bringing you all the action for the rest of this tournament all the way through Saturday. But we're going to call it a night. For myself, Dre Miller, for Brad Caldwell, Bill Harshaw, Ray Garcia, Justin Smith, and Aaron Powers, the Arkansas Sports Network team is going to say good night.